Hey Cancer, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. These are general readings, so take what works, leave what doesn't. And if I don't catch your wavelength or storyline on this reading, go check your other major placements or just hang tight till next week. I don't know. So we're going to start with these oracle decks of Moonology and Work Your Light for an intuitive vibe of where we're going here. And then we'll move on to the Tarot of Mystical Moments for a more traditional spread. If you haven't already, please do click that subscribe button. It helps other people find my channel and it makes me happy. All right, Cancer. Anything else from the oracle decks? Okay. No, we do not take the book, but we will take the top card off of the book. Okay. All right, we have a new start coming. So starting something new, new moon. Starting something new, either new starts can be, approaching a same old situation in a totally different way, seeing how to approach it in a different way. Or new start can be actually a 3D new start, starting a new job, starting at a new neighborhood, starting with a new friendship, anything like that, right? A win-win outcome is forecast. I didn't know we were in a competition, but win-win outcome, something balanced, something reciprocal you're going to give and you're going to receive in, not necessarily bean counting equal measure, but an equal measure. It'll be reciprocal. You'll be rewarded. If it's a new job, you'll be compensated appropriately. If it's a new relationship, they will reciprocate either your feelings or something, but both people are going to feel like they won something and they got something out of it. And I really like how these look like they're cutouts of each other. It's just visually really nice. Probably some sort of metaphor in there, but we'll move on to mirror. Oh, kind of, yeah. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? So this could be, this sort of brings up the concept of a Rorschach blotch out in reality of you are seeing your own projection. So if you think nobody wants me, the question you need to ask yourself is, do you want you? If you're thinking, nobody loves me, do you love you? That's what that question is. So there might be a way in which you're projecting onto the world your own fears, your own beliefs, your own worries. And it's not necessarily that it's real, it's that it's you and it's your projection and it's your assumptions and your feelings about the situation that are being reflected back to you. So this is a card telling you, now not every situation is what you get in, you get out, but mixed with this win-win outcome forecast, this reciprocity and equality, this definitely has this mirrored equality situation where what you, in this situation, this thing that's starting, what you get out of it is what you put into it. Not every situation is like that, but there are many situations where what we get out of them is what we put into them. And so if you want to bring love, there will be love there for you. If you want to bring fear, there will be fear there for you. This is one of those situations where, if you're upset about something, it might be your interpretation of that thing. It might be your understanding of that thing. So, yeah. There you go. I really do like how these three cards together are these ones are sort of mirror opposite images of each other. And this mirroring is also mirroring the balance here, right? The scales and balance over here, maybe like this. So there's just like a lot of mirroring going on and balancing and repeated messages of balance and reciprocation here. All right, Cancer. This is your past, your present, your inner landscape, what's at issue, your environment, your to-do list, your possible outcome. Whew, something feels weird. I'm going to take the top card. Okay. That didn't help me at all. Something felt a little strange here. So I thought I would fix it by just taking a card off the top, and we've got Seven of Swords, something not being what it seems. I was thinking about this card earlier. It came up camouflaging, but also hidden intentions. And there's something else here too about trying to fit in. to get what you want out of a situation. That wasn't what I was seeing earlier, but that's the message I'm getting now. Something not being what it seems, something being camouflaged, somebody not being honest. This could be good or bad. Some sort of hidden motivation. What was that thing? Oh my gosh, I'm so curious now. So what I was seeing, what I dreamt about, or what was the vision? About just playing your cards close to your chest, playing your cards close to your chest, not being very obvious, not being really upfront about something, but being a little bit more clever. I mean, I was just trying to, I don't know, this card, you know, it has this bad connotation of the snake pretending to be flowers and sneaking these eggs. And yesterday someone got this as a to-do list. And as I was thinking about it, it was like, oh, maybe just playing your cards close to your chest, you know, just not talking about it, not being so obvious about what it is you're wanting to do here or your intentions. That's not, yeah. Anyway, so we got that as an overall because I was feeling a little weird about how this, I felt like I needed another card. And there's that card. Very interesting, confusing card. Okay, in your recent past, we have you. We have the Moon card. This is about sort of those subconscious issues, what lies beneath the surface, the untamable parts of ourselves, secret wishes, secrets. And we have secrets here too. So maybe this was just coming in to talk about secrets and secret passions, secret dreams, secret wishes. In your recent past, you've been dealing with that subconscious wishes, subconscious dreams. Oh, that's really funny how this Seven of Swords was all about some sort of subconscious connotation. I was vaguely trying to remember either from a dream or meditation. I couldn't remember. Anyway, but that's exactly what we're talking about with this moon, is trying to pull that stuff up, trying to understand that, trying to see that, getting at real motivations, what lies beneath the surface, and our wild animal instinctual selves or subconscious selves and what's in that and what's down there. So really having been delving into some parts of yourself, maybe some secret hidden parts of yourself, or maybe some secrets have come out. There's been some exploration, some seeing something more clearly, things having been revealed and understood. Things having been understood in a much more clear way. It's not that these depths have been completely plumbed. It's that I don't know what that phrase means, but we've plumbed some of the depths, right? We've put a bucket down into the well of the subconscious, and we pulled up some secret desires, some secret hopes, some secret dreams, but just one bucket. There's a whole well down there. You got a lifetime of stuff to work down there. Don't bring it all up bucket at a time until it's empty. There'll be more later. But this was a time of you pulling up some sort of bucket from your subconscious, from things that were hidden, and bringing it to light and bringing it out and really looking at it and trying to understand these sort of subconscious issues, or these secrets were pulled up from the well of secrets in the world and things we don't see and understand and aren't obvious. So in your current situation, Seven of Cups, choices and decisions, picking what you want, picking the direction you want to go in. There could be quite a few possibilities here, and you need to kind of, I like the way this card is depicted in the Golden Tarot. It's like debate teams, debating which option is best. So that's a little bit of what's going on here. There's a couple options, a couple clear options, and picking which one is going to work for you, which one's best for you. You know, if this is jobs, you're maybe trying to look at like which job direction you want to go, what your next step might be. This could be relationships. You might have a couple options here, trying to pick which one is going to work for you. Which one is best for you? Which one reflects your values and your hopes and your dreams? Which of these choices and options is the best reflection of these hopes and dreams that you maybe have just realized or discovered one little bucket full of, or you know, something that reflects you, something that reflects what you hope to accomplish and who you are right now. So making a choice that resonates with you right now. In your hopes and fears, you have 8 of Pentacles. So this is about work. This is a work-related thing. You're thinking about work. And what's really funny is it's just exactly what I just said. You're thinking about work that resonates with you, work that reflects some part of who you are, what you love in the world, and being able to bring your whole self into a job, or thinking about work, thinking about doing something, accomplishing something, creating something in the real world that really is a good reflection of who you are and what your gifts are and what your talents and what your hopes are. So in your hopes and fears, you're looking again at reflecting. I'm just loving. This is like, I'm just loving the repetition here. It feels like, talk about mirror. It feels like a house of mirrors of just like everything's reflecting back. Like, what do you want? Who are you? What do you value? You know, you've just sort of discovered some parts of yourself. You're making some decisions. You really want these decisions to reflect who you are, and to reciprocate who you are, and to be balanced and to be even, but to be a reflection of who you are. You'd like work that is who you are. And maybe right now you're in some sort of situation that doesn't reflect who you actually are. Maybe you feel like you have to camouflage yourself in your current situation, pretend you're somebody else, pretend you're not who you are. But what you're really dreaming of is some part of your life finally reflecting who you actually are, finally seeing yourself portrayed back at you, as far as who you are and what you want to bring to the world and what you want. How are you going to create the world that you want? How are you going to create a world that resonates with you, a life that resonates with you? So that's on your mind with this 8 of Pentacles. What's at issue here is what's at issue for a lot of people. There's just been some bad luck, bad timing. This is a Wheel of Fortune, but it's reversed. So it's clearly talking about just things that are out of your control, out of your hands. I mean, we're all dealing with a lot of stuff that's out of our hands. So the machinery of life kind of getting jammed and not in a way that's really benefiting you right now. So a streak of bad luck, of just things that, you know, we prepare for bad luck, we prepare for good luck, we do what we can, we work with our attitudes, we grow from all of our experiences. They're all fodder from which to grow. But sometimes just things that are way out of our hands, and they just shift and change, and you know, you were gonna go to that job interview, but instead, you know, the subway broke down, or your car broke down, and it was just like piles of stuff happened, and then the cell phone tower went out, and then there was this other crisis, and basically you made it a block from your house, and then your leg got broken. I mean, just like bad luck, just stuff piling on here, happening, preventing you from this goal. But maybe it's been putting you in a place where you can rethink some things and pull up some of those things. I mean, all of these bad luck, I mean, we know, to quote Kurt Vonnegut yet again, we know so little about life that we don't know what the bad luck is and what the good luck is. So you may be experiencing something that feels like bad luck, like, all the machinery of life got jammed, I can't move forward, I can't go towards what I want. But maybe it's put you in this position. What it did was it put you in a position where you needed to think some things through, look at yourself, examine who you are and what you really did want. Maybe you were headed towards something you didn't actually want, and this bad luck jammed in the way and then put you on a different path. And so now you're having to make choices. You really... there's so much here about work and reflecting yourself and your values and who you are today in that work, which I don't think you're in a current situation. So this is talking, I think, about finding a new situation. It could be work, it could be, you know, even if you're a stay-at-home mom, you have your work, right? And this can be about reflecting any kind of work that we're doing, creative work, hobbies, money work, housework, any kind of work, wanting that to reflect you. But there's been some sort of jam in the machinery, something outside of your control has kind of gummed up the works here. Yes, and this is so funny. Sometimes I should read ahead, but I shouldn't either, because I enjoy just being absorbed by each card as it comes. So in your environment, you have the Hanged Man. Yeah, the machinery of life got jammed and you've been stuck. You've been stuck in a situation. You really couldn't get out of it. But the whole thing, what I love about this reading is it comes underneath the moon here. The whole thing about this hanged man energy is everything gets stuck so that you can rethink some things, reevaluate some things, get to know who you are today, not who you were 10 years ago when you first got this job, or who you were, when you first decided to do this, but who are you today? And the hanged man, this machinery gets jammed up here. This zipper's jammed. We're not going anywhere. We're not opening this thing up. This zipper's stuck and what it's doing is it's offering you an opportunity to rethink some things, to maybe plumb some new depths here, figure out who you are today, pull up yet another bucket of your inner subconscious landscape here, and pull that up and look at it for re-examination, and start looking at what would reflect you today, not what reflected you 10 years ago, right? So as I was saying, this machinery got jammed, and this hanged man card is things are stuck here for a reason, and that reason is so it's not like you're going to figure it out and then the very next day everything's going to flow, because this is outside of your control. But while you're here, hey, do some thinking. Might as well do some analyzing and some thinking about how you got here, what's going on, what your subconscious really wants, what's going on there. I love that. Those three cards together, basically. Oh, yeah, and those are your major arcana. The moon, the wheel of fortune, and the hanged man. That's the reading, basically, is being stuck in a situation where it doesn't really reflect who you are, but the machinery of life getting jammed, having some bad luck that's forcing you to sort of rethink who you are today. But yeah, the Seven of Swords is talking about not being who you are, not being able to be who you are, being some sort of camouflage going on here. And this Eight of Pentacles is talking about a desire to have that reflected more openly. Who you actually are, and learning about that and wanting to bring that into reality. But the machinery's jammed. You can't really move forward, but it's forced you to go back and rethink some things and do some self-evaluation here. In your current situation, it's Three of Pentacles. It looks like it's time to get to work on something. This is assembling the team. This can be a team of emotional support. This can be a team of, if we're talking about work, this is talking about joining the team, being part of something that's building something solid. This is about getting together all your different subcontractors to make this house, to build something. So Three of Pentacles is really about teamwork, usually in the workplace, usually in an attempt to accomplish something. I love it because we're talking about reciprocity here. And this is joining a new team, getting a new job, joining a new team. That's your job. That's your to-do list, is to join the team, to build something. It's going to be, and the Three of Pentacles has three sort of specialists here coming in with their tools that they're familiar with, and everybody working together to build something, to build a solid foundation or a solid fixture here, to build something enduring and lasting. And it's reciprocal in a way that each person is bringing their expertise and giving what they have to give to the situation, including you, including all the teammates. So that's what I'm seeing with this reciprocity and this win-win outcome is everyone's going to be bringing their gifts. Someone may be bringing the financing and the money sense. Someone may be bringing the, carpentry sense and their years of experience as a carpenter. Someone may be bringing the creative ideas or the overall vision of how it all comes together. But there's a real reciprocal relationship. It does look like a new job or a new position or something like that, or it could be just assembling the team to accomplish something here, bringing people together, each one bringing their own gifts, their own skill set to the situation, and everybody working together to work and to do something together. Yeah, with a couple of pentacles in here, there's a real strong getting things done vibe, and how you get things done and what you get to get done vibe here, right? So Two of Swords is where you're headed. Two of Swords is a possible situation lying ahead of you. There could be some stubbornness. Two of Swords, typically we see someone with their back to their intuition, not seeing how to move forward, not seeing how to solve a problem. There's some not talking going on, non-communication, some blocked communication. This could be also, this one's coming in here as, you know, not holding your cards close to your chest, not necessarily telling everybody what your plan is or what you're doing or where you're going. This is like, you know, keeping some things to yourself, camouflaging a bit your real intentions, what you want to do, especially if you're in a job and you're going to be looking for a new job. Definitely want to be keeping that to yourself. And then Two of Swords here, this is not communication. This can be a little stubbornness, a little blocked energy, refusing to see something, a refusal to see like a blockhead here, like a just being stumped, maybe feeling stumped. Your intuition's there. But there may be a sense of being stumped. So you may be assembling a team, but maybe not able to move on it right away. Not seeing the opportunity to move forward right away. So Three of Pentacles could be assembling the team. Oh, what happened there? And Two of Swords could be not moving forward right away, or not. You know, be careful for more of that, what you can't see, because we do have the Seven of Swords here. So you could be either this snake, that the Seven of Swords, man, I typically hate this card, but it is so rich in this reading. It has all sorts of possible meanings coming out. Each card, it kind of seems to resonate in a certain way with the card of you having to camouflage yourself in your own intentions, or somebody here being unclear with you. And then also I'm seeing with this Two of Swords, this this not being able to see something. You could be, I mean, typically, you know, in other decks, these birds whose eggs are being stolen are more identified with, as far, you know, now they look far in the distant and can't see, do not have the vision to see that this isn't actually just a flower, a bouquet of flowers here. So it could be not being able to see something, or somebody's like hidden agenda or something like that. Maybe you have an intuition about it, but you're not able to see it very clearly, and it could be denial or blockage. You could be in denial about how badly you want something, in denial about maybe what's in that bucket you pulled up from your subconscious, or just getting blocked on a way forward. All right, Wild Kuan Yin, did you want to say something? I thought you did, and then you didn't. Anything? Okay, we'll take the top one here. Sister of Shambhala, put your faith in the light and believe that good things can happen and will happen. We do not need to deny darkness, nor do we need to place our minds there. There are lighter dwelling places into which our minds can settle. Trust in the spring that follows the winter. So that's some exciting, you know, looking forward to when things can move, when things aren't blocked. I mean, you do have quite a bit of blocked energy here, and maybe you're just assembling the team for when there's movement, when things can move forward, getting things in place, setting things up in place for when you can move things forward. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you, and I hope you have a great week, Cancer.